Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Nurse Alyssa Monae. I am so glad that you guys are joining for another video, and if you're new, stop what you're doing, hit the subscribe button, and let me tell you, I'm Alyssa Monae. I am 24. I'm a licensed practical nurse, and I reside in Chicago, Illinois. And if you would like to stick around, please join the family. Like, comment, and subscribe. Leave a red heart down below if you watch the video until the end. So this video is going to be about 7 tips to pass nursing school. I think I went over 7, but don't hold me. I think it's like probably 8, but don't hold me to that. So yeah, these are going to be about tips about how to pass nursing school, things that you need to know in order to be successful in nursing school, because everybody knows that nursing school can be a challenge. It's not easy, and you need tips for success, and that's just that on that, period. All right, so let's get right into it. Okay, so tip number 1 that I want to let you guys know about is to utilize your iPhone. Take pictures of your notes. So me personally, I didn't like carrying around notebooks, note cards, or anything of that nature. So I didn't like carrying those things around. So what I did was I used to take pictures, like snap a picture of this note, turn a page, snap a picture. So that way I can study on the go, like study in the mall, study on a date. Yeah, I'm not paying attention to you. I'm in nursing school and I gotta study. Sorry. Like, you lucky I even gave you some of my time, okay? You can study at the club, take a sip of your drink, look at your notes, because what's more important? Partying or failing? Right. So it's all about multitasking. So if you have it in your phone, you don't have to carry around a flashcard. You don't have to carry around an actual notebook. You can always go back to your photos. Look. Scroll to the next photo, look, and scroll to the next photo. Simple. Y'all ever thought about doing that? I did it. Like, what? It's simple. It's easy. Like, I don't understand. So, yeah, that's tip number 1. So, for tip number 2 is also using your phone, your iPhone, your Android, whatever phone you have, and set daily reminders to study. So, this way you can make it a habit. Set the reminder on your phone to remind you at a specific time. So this way you're not going without studying, baby. You can't miss a day of studying. There is no missing a day of studying in nursing school. You're gonna have to study every day. I have to tell your friends, like, yeah, I'm gonna call you back. Never call back because I gotta study. You know what I'm saying? So tip number 2 is setting reminders on your phone to study if you're a forgetful person like me. And I don't really utilize things like planners. So if you also have homework, you can also put that in your reminders as well, and set a specific time to do your homework, set a specific time to study. I don't really like things like planners because that's something that I have to carry, baby. I'm a minimalist. Like, I don't want to carry around a planner and have to flip through it to see what I got to do. I don't like that. Like, if you're that kind of person, get a planner. If you're like me and you make technology your friend, I definitely say put it in your phone, set a reminder, set a time, and it'll pop up on your phone like, bing, oh, it's time to study, time to do your homework, time to go over your notes. Okay, so tip number 3. While you're in a lecture, highlight what you don't understand. A lecture is where the teacher just goes over the textbook. Highlight what you don't understand, so that way you can just go back to it instead of having to review the actual whole chapter. Like, if it's something that didn't make sense to you, just put a little star by it, highlight it, whatever you got to do, so that way you know to go back and look over it. So number 4, be productive in clinicals. So clinicals is basically you working for free. Not even gonna lie. But you learning while you working, so it's cool, right? Cool. Trade for trade. So in clinicals, make sure that you are being productive, meaning if the nurse who's teaching you guys or leading the clinicals asks, like, oh, come with me, let's look, come watch me do this procedure, like insert a catheter or something, go. Don't be one of the ones to like sit back and like, I don't really want to go, like, she got it, like, this is her job, like, she's trying to show you a procedure because this is what you're going to be doing when you start. So why not go with her? Don't be lazy. Being lazy ain't going to get you nowhere. Take it from me, because I know I was learning the lessons from me, y'all. I was not the best student. I wouldn't send y'all off. Learn from me. I made all the mistakes already, so y'all didn't have to do it, okay? So, number 5. Tip number 5. Find a friend that you can work with, because in nursing school, it isn't a one-person effort. I feel like in nursing school, you need a friend or a group of people who study together. So that way, if somebody doesn't understand the materials, the next person may understand better than you, and you guys can trade off information like, oh, I understand this subject, you understand that subject. Let's work together to help the other understand, you know, like, let's cross information. So that way it's easier. Like, make your life simple, even if you're antisocial. I can be antisocial. Like, I used to go to class and just be bad. Like, just go to class, go to sleep. Like antisocial. Don't be like me. Don't be like me. Be better. So, find a friend or a group of friends. So that way, like, oh, she understands pharmacology and you don't, but you understand neurology or something. Swap the information. Now you're a friend. Don't be antisocial. This is not the time to be antisocial. So, tip number 6, I think.
Take great notes during class.
And I say this because I took terrible notes during class. I was a terrible student. I was. So take good notes. If you take neat notes, you will understand it better. Color coordinate the notes, whatever helps you to understand it. Like, make a different color for, oh, this is the subject, and make a different color for, oh, this is me explaining what I need to know, or this is like key points. Make a different color for your key points. Make a different color for your explanation of the key points or the definitions and the actual terminology. If you color coordinate it and keep it that way throughout the whole semester or the whole course of your nursing program, it'll be easy, so you can just know, like, oh, okay, well, this is the subject that I'm talking about, and this is the information pertaining to this color. The subject is pink and the information is black. That way, everything is just simple to identify. If everything is just one color, it's kind of hard to pull out the information. You have to go deeper into every single note. And no, we need to access what we need to access quick, fast, and in a hurry. Everything is quick, fast, and in a hurry in nursing school, trust me. So for tip number 7. So tip number 7 is to sleep with your textbooks. Sleeping with your textbooks makes it easy to have access to them. That way, if you are like wanting to study at night, or you're figuring out like, oh, I didn't study during the day, I'm about to lay down, your textbooks are right on the side of you. That way you can open it up, study, browse over some things that you may have highlighted in the textbook. And you can even wake up and study if you wake up early in the morning, like early before class, or early if it's a day that you don't have class, you can wake up and study. But this is what I did. This is a good thing. I did something good for the first time. I used to take pictures of it. Like, I was really a phone technology kind of person. So I would take pictures. Yeah, I had a lot of pictures in my phone. Yeah. If you don't have a lot of space in your phone, this might not be for you. So I used to just take pictures of the textbook, of the subject that I'm trying to learn about or educate myself about, or that I have a test coming up about. I would take pictures of it and I would just read it outside. I would just read it at work. I would read it on a date, read it in the mall, read it at the movies, read it wherever you go. You go out with your friends, with your homegirls, on the way to the club, put it in your phone, read it. You will never be without it. You don't have to look crazy carrying around flashcards or anything. And it's also Quizlet. Quizlet is an application where you can create flashcards. Use Quizlet. Subject on one side, definition on the other. Subject, key term on one side, explanation on the other. Boom. Okay? And if you're a neat freak, I guess you can keep the books on the side of your bed. Like, if that's the kind of thing you like. But see, me, I'ma just sleep with it in the bed because I was young and I didn't have nobody anyway. So my books are my man. So, you know. my books are what matters. So yeah, that is it, guys. That is all that I have for you today. Make sure that you guys are liking, commenting on my videos, and subscribing. Make sure that you leave a red heart for me down in the description box. I mean, not the description box. Down in the comment section, y'all know what I mean. And turn on your post notification bell so that way you guys can stay updated when I make a post. Also, comment down what you guys want to see next, so that way I can give the people what they want to see. Okay. All right. And y'all like my hair? Period. Real hair on fleek, don't play with me. Okay, so I quit. Bye, guys.